Marcus happened to be a avid reader of Flex and a aspiring bodybuilder, and he's really into the whole health and fitness lifestyle. He actually works at a gym.
I was like, oh, he's probably doing like a segment using this gym.
Train with me or what?
That's great. And I was actually wondering if I was going to be able to use the equipment while they were on it. So I was worried about that. And then I saw it was Phil Heath, and I was like, get out of here. It didn't hit me yet. I was like, I got to go up say hi to him. I can't believe, why would he be here? And then I put 2 and 2 together when Flex came in.
And we're going to have a good time, dude. We're having fun.
Jeez, thank you so much.
Yeah, no.
Thanks for
man.
doing this with your time.
Yeah.
You always hear people talking about how they'll pinch me, I'm dreaming. This is one of those moments.
I know a lot of people would probably ask, why would I do something like that getting ready for the Mr. Olympia contest? So I started hanging around some guys that did lift and started reading the magazines, and then I thought, well, this is pretty cool, you get the endorphins going and all that stuff, and really just started respecting more of my time. I mean, bodybuilding for me made me respect my time. I have an opportunity to impact someone's life. This guy is an avid reader. He loves the sport of bodybuilding. I love the sport of bodybuilding, and he actually is a fan of mine. So what good am I doing by just sitting at home?
We talked a little bit about training and some of the diet, nutrition stuff. How many times do you eat a day?
7 to 8 times.
7 to 8 times.
So I'm getting up like at 5,
You don't get up like Jay does in the middle of the night and take...
No, I mean, he and I have different methods, just like everybody else, I mean, the only time I've ever eaten through the night is like for this trip because of the time change.
Yeah.
It's 2 hour difference. So I mean, we didn't get in to the hotel until like 9 o'clock. So I ate like at 9:30 at 10, and then I just ate at 10 midnight, and then I ate again at 2 in the morning, and then I woke up like at 6:30, and did my routine, cardio and stuff, and then I ate, and then went back to sleep. We chopped it up a little bit, had a good conversation, and signed some pics, and took some photos with his friends. When am I getting mine, dude? This is like better than mine. Nice.
Right now we're gonna go work out and hit our back, our lats. He has pretty insane back, so obviously I don't compare to him, but I think I'm gonna learn a lot of tips, and just being around him, I know I'm gonna get a great workout in, so I can't wait. I can't believe I'm standing here with Phil right now. That's insane.
You're using your hands like this as hooks, Come on. 8. Come on. 9. One more. Come on. 10. Good.
You go in the gym day in, day out, right? Especially if you really love the sport, and you train with a good intensity.
2, 3. Come on. 4.
But when you're around somebody who's at Phil's level and has accomplished as much as he's accomplished, you just want to train all that much harder,
I think Marcus came in with a lot of intensity. I think he was maybe a little apprehensive as what we're doing because it's different. Yep. But he was really excited, had great enthusiasm.
Make it grow. Go. I felt that I killed him, but not too bad. I wanted him to get something out of it. To be the best at what you're doing, whether you're competing or not, you just got to make sure that the technique, you know what I mean? But other than that, dude, you're killing it. You just got to keep going. Down. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Go. Good.
You see him in the magazines training the same way he's training here, and I look at him and he's like right next to me, And I'm like, oh my God, like I'm training with Phil Heath. Like this is once in a lifetime, great experience.
Come on. 6. Come on. 7. Good. It's not just about destroying the guy that you train with. Regardless of fitness level and stuff, if a person wants to train with a pro or someone better than them, they should still learn something out of that workout, whether they got their butt kicked or not. Pick a point, look at those dumbbells or something, look at one of them wheels or something, just focus on that, and that head will not move. I'm with you. Good. More. One more, come on. One more. Okay. Good.
Phil like really pounded the technique part into it.
Yeah, you want to put them through the paces. You want them to have better intensity and stuff like that, but you don't want them to develop bad habits either. So that's what we were really trying to focus on for all the different exercises.
I remember being the same size as him, and it was the technique, and it was the perfect technique over and over again that produced this.
With the wealth of knowledge that Phil has in this sport, I'm like honored almost to take his advice, and I was really willing to learn. So he definitely came in and showed me some technique, especially because these are some of the lifts that I didn't do, and I would have preferred that anyway, because it's always good to get knowledge you don't have.
So I think he has it in him. I think he's going to be able to take away what we did today, and I think help not only himself but his clients as well.
It was just a great workout. I really had fun, and at the same time worked hard.
It was really cool. Like after that, we got to go eat and go through his whole little regimen of how he eats compared to how I eat.
Yo, what would you normally get on this menu?
More than likely, I would probably get some type of steak, whether it be a flat iron steak or the fillet down underneath. And, we wouldn't do a petite size. We'd do, the biggest one they had.
How many ounces?
That petite one's probably only going to be like 6 ounces. We had one earlier. It was probably like 10 ounces. So, probably 10 ounces cooked. So that's probably like a 12-ounce steak. So usually you just, you take like the pre-cooked measurement. Let's say if it's, 12 ounces.
Does it really change a lot when you cook it?
Usually 2 to 3 ounces decrease.
Because it takes the water out of it? Or?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, every time you cook anything, whether it be fish, chicken, steak, usually like 2 to 3 ounces.
We ended up taking him to the mall and got him a Boston Red Sox jersey, and then took him to a Boston Red Sox and New York Yankee game.
So me and Phil just went over to a sports store and got a sweet jersey. This thing's sick. We're going to the Red Sox game right now, and Yankees. It's gonna be sick. I'm real excited, and this jersey's pretty pimp, so it's gonna be awesome.
I've never seen the Green Monster except on television. So it was cool to see, a Red Sox game, but not only that, but to get to share it with Marcus. I mean, he lives there, he loves the Red Sox, and I'm a Red Sox fan too, and Yankees. But it was a great experience for us all, I think. And we capped off the night by going back to his house. Got to meet with his family.
Are we cool with our shoes on?
Yeah, you can come on.
All right, cool.
His whole family actually waited for us to drop him off, and it had to be past 2 in the morning. And we hung out.
He survived.
I survived. They survived.
Hi.
This is my whole family.
Cool.
This isn't your whole family. That's your whole family.
Yeah, I got a lot more people.
Okay, you can open your present now.
After I've already gotten a lot, and you just coming here was more than enough.
Well, this is something that, as of today, no one has ever seen, and no one even has it.
Damn. Wow, that's sick. How'd you did an artist do this?
Yeah, no two are the same. It's one of 200. They'll never be made again. And they were handmade by this gentleman that has done work for Arnold Schwarzenegger, Ronnie Coleman, Jay Cutler, and a few other guys. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, not a problem, dude.
Appreciate
not a problem, yeah. Yeah. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I would do it all over again. I plan on doing it more. I'm kind of pitching it right now, but I'm telling everybody, write to Flex, tell them that you want me to do it again, because I'd be more than willing to do it, because if I'm not getting out there shaking hands and expressing my passion for the sport of bodybuilding, I'm not being an ambassador for it. So it was really cool. You can tell that I'm excited about it still. I mean, I had a great time.
It was musky. I thought it was. Did you get that on film?
Did you walk into the screen?
No.
Oh. You sure?
I just did walk into my own screen.
You did?
Go ahead.
Just walking your own street.
The producer of this whole show told me to do that. It wasn't my fault.
We're gonna need 3 days to make this guy over.
Just walked into his own street.
All right, you guys, here we are. First exercise, we're gonna do some incline press on the flex leverage machine. Something a little different than what we normally would do. Normally, we would start off probably with some dumbbell presses or some heavy Smith incline. But what we're gonna do here is we're actually gonna start with 7s. That's something that normally we would do toward the end, but I call this front loading. What that means is we're gonna take a weight that's somewhat challenging, and right around this time, it ain't gonna require a whole lot because of the energy levels aren't that high, and we also don't want to get hurt. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna load this up, and we're gonna do 10 to 12 reps of seven sets, and we're gonna try to keep the resting periods around 30 seconds instead of 40. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna get into some heavier stuff.
I started using this about a couple years ago and realized that for contest prep, it actually works out very well. You don't necessarily have to load it up with tons of weight to get maximum resistance. I'm really just trying to stimulate the upper pecs. That's something that I'm always trying to improve. I really feel that the flex leverage incline press machine has worked out great for my side chest, but also just my front relaxed pose, because the fuller the chest can be and it stands up, the better.
Last thing you want to do is not practice posing and then get up there and feel uncomfortable because you're tired, you're winded, you've gone through some call outs, and they're asking you to do the most muscular toward the end, and you can't even hit it right. So in between different exercises, what I'm trying to do is make sure I'm getting some good squeezing, and it's going to definitely bring out some extra hardness.
Next off, we did this machine over here, which is the hammer strength machine, but it's with a wide grip, whereas normally I use a narrow grip. We went with the wide grip because, of course, we're trying to build more width in the pec, and it gives me, I would say, better range of movement than most chest pressers do on the machine. Normally, you're just going from right here. This particular exercise, you're starting a little bit wider, just like on a normal bench press, and you're starting here, and then you're slowly coming in here. So you're getting a really good stretch from start to finish.
It's about training safe right now. We leave the real heavy stuff for the off-season DVDs.
Just like what we did the previous exercise with the wide grip, this one was working on the more narrow grip to work the inner pecs. I found that this exercise, I can load up a little bit heavier and really feel the contraction from start to finish.
Pretty much all the exercises that I've picked gives maximum contraction of the pecs, while still eliminating, the tricep and the front delt.
So that does it for this particular exercise. We got one more left. We got some 7s over on the pec deck. So let me get this weight stripped down and then we can go hit it.